How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you had a wonderful week, and it's great to welcome you guys back. And here we got a great show tonight. Loads of things going on, loads of things to tell you, and yeah, really looking forward to it. So, as we begin the show here, just we're on a 18 today. We're on the 18th, which is a 9 day. 9 days. So maybe there's something that's completing, and maybe there's something new that's starting in your world around you. But let's go and have a look. But in the meantime, though, let's get on. Let's go on the show. Let's go and start and see if. Let's go find out if the band are ready. If the band are ready, are you guys ready out there? Yeah, guys. Yeah, we're about to start. You ready? Good. All right. That's good. Okay, let's go and get on with this. Well, it's lovely to see you. Thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. And the background, once again, it's different. This time's been sent in by Marnix and Chris, who are in Holland. Marnix and Chris in Holland, yes. So they sent this in here. And actually, they're very interesting people. Marnix is, in fact, people coming in here to say hello already. Laura Smith says, hi, Phil, nice to see you. As does Yvette Tyler. She wants to come in and say hello to you all, and hi, and hi to you too. And Sharon Reader comes in, and as does Denise, and Denise may have a bit of a shock tonight. We'll see what's going to go on as we go through the evening, and yes, just to say here now, the background here, as I say, was selected by, rather sent in by Marnix and Chris. They're two guys out in, they're farmers in Holland, and they're great. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. In fact, I might as well just say hello to you guys first of all as you come in, and then I'll tell you the stories that are going on. I'm very, very well, thank you. Matt Green says hello, Matt. Yes, look forward to seeing you soon, sir. And I'll just say to you guys hello as you're coming in. Now, what I wanted to do was actually see if we could contact Chris and Marnix, just to say, and Anne-Marie comes in, just to contact Chris and Marnix to actually find out if they're available this evening, just to be able to talk. So I got my I got my phone here. I'm just gonna dial them up here, see how I get on here. Right, okay, and okay, Marnix and Chris, can you hear us? Can you hear us there on the farm? Sorry, they're on their chat. So never mind that. Okay. So as you go through the evening here, we've got lots going on. This show is for spiritual people or like-minded people who like to come on, enjoy the positivity, enjoy the fun, enjoy the laughter that we go through here, and as well as doing mini readings and finding out all the gossip and things that go on. Okay, right. So first of all, guys, I'd like to ask you a few questions here. Just find out what you guys have been up to today. Okay, yeah, what you've been up to. So how many of you have been out there? How many of you have been to work? Yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, some have been to work already. Good guys. And how many of you guys there have been, I don't know, let's go and say here. How many of you guys have been out to a cafe already for a coffee and something to eat? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. Well done. And how many of you guys there have actually been cleaning the house? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's interesting because I know a particular lady called Sally, and she'd been cleaning her house, but there's been problems. Dear, oh dear. There's been problems. So for you guys who do house clearing, I mean, do a lot of you here clean your house? Yes, yeah, yeah. You're probably saying, what do you mean? Do I clean my house? Of course I do. Well, this is what Sally put up on her Facebook post, which I read this morning, which was absolutely hilarious. So I decided to show it to you guys because I think you'll find it just as funny too. And where we go from here. Mm. I just fired myself from cleaning my house. I don't like my attitude, and I got caught drinking on the job. Now, hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. I think that's. I think that's hilarious. Now, how many others here have issues like this? Do any of you other guy people here, guys, girls, do you have issues cleaning the house or attitudes? Well, I mean, what is your attitude like? Have you got a good attitude or a bad attitude? Comments, please, please, yes. Anyway, here's Chris. Chris comes in, and he's the partner to Marnix here. Very, very good evening to you. I hope you like your background there. Okay, and Joe Cooper comes in and says, hi, Mr. G, and as does Sana. So, okay, so all this stuff here, cleaning the house, guys. I decided what the best thing to go and do. I'm still waiting for your comments to come up because I know they take a couple of seconds or so. But have any of you got the bad attitudes? Mm? Mm? 1, 2, 3. I know some of you are lying. You're not telling the truth, I know. I hate cleaning my house. I look around, flip. I look around, flip on the couch and pick up a book instead. Great stuff. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Well, for Sally and to everyone else here who has issues about cleaning the house, then I've the books are getting very dusty by the sounds of it. So yeah. Anyway, so for you guys there got issues cleaning the house, this is to get you into the mood and to get into the peace and state of mind of cleaning your house. Okay, and then this is going to help. It's going to help a lot. You ready? See, guys, the hoovering, the sweeping, I know what it's like. But there you go. Now you're in total harmony, yeah? Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so let's go and have a little look about what's been going on out there, guys, especially as we start to look at the stars and what's going on there, the astrology, how we can work things there. I mean, thank you very much. Just got a message through. Yes, Marnix says that when he does the mopping and the cleaning, this is what happens. This is what the sound of it. Yeah, he's a very fast mopper. Yes, very fast mopper. Alrighty. Okay, so the astrology. Let's kind of have a look and see what the energies are. And believe it or not, they are changing more to our favour. And the meditation which comes up around you not too distant time there, we'll be looking very much at how we can embrace this energy, this change of energy which come up around us. But there's always a little hill to climb, isn't there? There's always something to get over. We think, we're in the clear, and all of a sudden something else comes up. So let's have a little look here and see what's going on. Now, here's the chart which starts off today. Today, we're literally a few minutes ago. And as actually it says on there about an hour ago, but well, it's still the same, still the same what we want. Now, what we're looking at now is we're looking at a lot of the energies which are now turning in our favour. Mercury and Venus have now turned direct, and the energy is going to start to lift. That's going to start to look a lot easier, a lot better. Anyway, Marnik says, Marnik doing the house cleaning? You must be joking. All right, never mind. Well, we try. There's always a start. Anyway, so we're going to look up here because just up there is the sun. It's at 25 degrees of Virgo as we're sort of speaking at the moment. And it travels 1 degree a day, just about 1 degree a day. And right over the other side of the charts there, which is, just get my finger there, is just up there, is Neptune. What's Neptune all about here? What's Neptune? What's going on here? And well, one of the things here we see is sometimes we get a little bit like, I can't see that things are going right, but maybe you can feel things are going right. Okay, and the Sun in Virgo is very much about keeping yourself in organization, keeping yourself fixed on what you want and where you're going. And the other energy here as well, which is quite important around this, is Neptune is the grand deceiver in some respects on the negative plane of this. If we think about deception, we're thinking, oh God, am I going the right way? What am I doing? Should I just give up, change my direction, do everything like this? No, 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 no. What this is about here is this is about us now still focusing what we want, because very, very soon, literally in 3 days' time, 3 days' time here, we're going to get past this. Tomorrow you're going to see this. You're going to see this energy going, why are we like this? Why are we all up in the air? One moment I feel confident, happy where we are. We're all going right. We're all going very well. And all of a sudden we feel wobbly, probably a great expression for this particular time. But then when we go and look at here, something else that's going to start to come up. And right over the other side of the chart, literally follow my finger, go all the way over the other side, you'll see what looks like a cup with a circle in it. And that's actually Pluto. And Pluto's in Capricorn. And it's at 28 degrees at the moment. And in 3 days' time, the Sun is going to make a trine. And a trine is a brilliant energy. And sometimes we feel like at the moment, am I blocked? Am I really in a good place at the moment? Am I really finding out what it is that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing? All of a sudden, things are going to change. Things are going to change. They're going to get a lot easier, a lot better. And suddenly, vroom, you're going to feel like that push forwards. And so, although you're going to feel like this, it's the action we take to do it, which is what's going to benefit you, me, and everyone else. So this is about this particular time. So if you guys have been through a difficult time recently, totally understand. But the good news is, better news is coming. I mean, for you guys out there, I can see all your lists coming through there. I'll just pop on here and just so I can see all you. Yeah, Darren says hi Darren, hope you're well, and everybody else who's come on as well. So thank you very much indeed. And also here, this is quite an extraordinary time because Mercury and Venus are going to really start to lift the energies. We're going to start to feel more positive, and the energy starts to get out there. And then we're on our way. And you're going to find this part of the year is going to be a lot easier than what it was before. And this energy is about us transforming in this and how we can get ourselves into a really, really good place. And okay, all right. So let's go and take this off. It's off there. And just read everybody else who's actually coming through here. Yep, I've got Heather says hi. She wants to come in and say hello. Hello, Heather. Hope you're well. And as does a lot of other people here coming through. Chelsea comes through. Chelsea comes through as well. Hello, Chelsea. Hope you're well. And congratulations to you as well. And as Martine's there as well. Hello, Martine. Lovely to see you. And I'll take it from the top a little bit later there so I can see everybody. And Joe Cooper says, hello, Mr. G. Yes. Hello, Mrs. C. And everybody else who's come through. Ray as well has come through, and let's crack on with it and get going. Okay, alrighty. So what I'd like you guys to do is just draw a little closer. Come on, draw a little bit closer. Little bit closer, a bit closer. Whoa, not that close. Not that close. Whoa, I've got something for you. Maybe you're going to like this. Hi, this is Phil Griggs, and in this week's Power and Positivity is a journey through time. Please don't listen to this recording if you need your full focused attention to operate any kind of machinery or anything that requires you to focus on something around you. Instead, if you find a quiet, relaxing moment, then this session is for you. I'd just like you to take in the nicest, biggest, deepest, relaxing breath you've had all day. And as you're breathing in that nice, big, deep, relaxing breath, just like you to notice there just how nice it is just to have a moment just for you. A little bit of me time. A little bit of time where you can feel that no one needs you right now. No one wants anything from you. And you can allow yourself to feel totally relaxed. That's right, because relaxing is one of the greatest ways of actually finding the power within our minds to deal with our world, our universe around us. And as you're breathing in this lovely relaxing air, I'd like you to look at this moment in time, however long a moment is. Almost as like you can view this from a viewpoint of looking back to the start of the year and looking to where you are now. And as you're at this very point of time, I'd like you to notice there that perhaps you would have felt or experienced that this year has not been particularly easy for you or others around you. And sometimes even recent times with the recent Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde have left people in a lot of confusion. Sometimes finding this year as though it's been stagnant or stuck in some way, unable to move forwards. But now the energy is changing and the universe is on our side. All those old energies there, the universal energies which were restricting us, although the universe in its wonderment, what it wanted us to learn sometimes was to be humble, to understand sometimes we need to learn through wisdom. And sometimes we really needed to understand what it is we really wanted. And now we can start to tune into those dreams, the inspiration, the things you really want, the things you really want to achieve in your life. And now that the energies are in our favour, it's going to feel like the river is flowing again. In our case, it's as though all the old worries were clouds below you. That's right, just you can see on the video right now, the clouds below you and above you is the rich blue yonder. So fire up those dreams. Listen to what your heart really wants. Listen to those inspirations, that imagination of yours. Lift up your heart. Tune into your soul's true being, its magnificence, its wonderment. Look up to the blue yonder, because there's no clouds there, other than for you, a wonderful opportunity and abundance. Hope you enjoyed this session. I'm Phil Griggs. My website is philgriggs.com. Thank you for listening. And if you've enjoyed this session, please like and subscribe to YouTube, and please feel free to share this. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful September and October. Thank you. I was just nodding myself off to sleep there just about. Oh, good. Right, okay. Later on, I'm going to tell you about some workshops and evenings of clairvoyance and everything that's going to start going on through the rest of the year. In the meantime, guys, do you think, guys, it's time to go and do some readings?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it is. So I think we ought to go and do a little bit of this, just as the opening to go and do some readings. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm going to take this first little block. I'm going to work up from the very, very top and work myself down there and just see where we're going. Okay, so first one that comes up is Will he? Lovely to see you again. And Green, please, a general reading. Green, please, general reading. Now, for me to do this, I've got to take the glasses off, because then I get the feeling of the spirits around me as well when I start doing this. And one thing I'd like to say here, Will he, first of all, is stop listening to too much chatter. There's too much of this stuff that's going on around you, and it's blocking you and it's limiting you at the moment. And sometimes here, there's a stress here. There's a stress for you. And I think what we need to do is just find a way to calm down a bit. The Sun-Neptune opposition can feel like stress. So when you know it's there, do the Neptune thing, which is the inspirational, dreamy nature, things like this. Go for a walk in the countryside and hug a tree, or maybe hug someone. Maybe someone wants a hug, and just go for it from there. But this is about just need to find a little bit of downtime, me time. It's easier. And I'm very aware of annoyance which has been around you. But let's have a little look here. I'm going to shuffle the cards into three piles, and let's go for the middle pile here and see where we go. Right, I'm using the cartomancy cards tonight, and what I've got to tell you here is interesting. You may not feel all the players are around you at the moment, the people that you'd look for as being strong people, good people. However, what I would like to say here is you've pulled out the Joker in this deck here, and this is a lovely other deck of cards that I use here for this. They're full of beautiful pictures, and also King of Hearts. So this is going to be about abundance, happiness. Good, bit of change coming in here, and this anxiety is by the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades here, which is like, why am I feeling so stressy? And yet, I feel here, just go with time here, but don't resonate to what's going on out there, because that's the Neptune stuff. What we need to resonate here is the being down to earth, Virgo, feet on the ground, Virgo, and then we're in a better place. And your numerology on this here is 4. So it's about stability. It's about being practical and being around people who really love being around you, and you love being around them. So that's that's what your message is there. Okay, have a lovely evening. Right, okay. Last one, I can't see what's happening. Right, okay. So we've gone down here. The next one come to is Sharon Reader. Hello, Sharon. Sharon says here, orange please, and a general please, Phil. So let's have a little look. So as I'm tuning in here, I want to pick up that color orange, and I want to say here, enjoy laughter, and don't be worried about other things too much. There'll be you've either got a time in front of you this week to either laugh and enjoy things, or focus on everything that's going to worry you. And really here, your laughter and joy is what's going to make things happier in front of you. That's where the bounce is. That's where the energy is. And actually that will ride through the rest of this week if you focus on this stuff here. Also here, just be aware there's going to be some invitations that come up towards Thursday or Friday this week, which will be very, very nice for you. And also here, you may need to be quite practical with helping family or very close friends around you, especially towards the weekend. But it's all right though. It's all okay. And let's have a little look here. Just see what the cards are going to say. Let's go for the right this time. And the right pack is going to say, right, there's a lot about money that's going to be on the cards here. Yes, it's about things that you could attach to or not attach to. And sometimes here, it's also about believing in yourself. And when you believe in yourself here, you're in a good place. And your Two of Diamonds here is a lovely little card. And I feel here this is keeping things in a balance in some respects here, but it's also having your feet on the ground, and therefore you'll be in a good place. You've also got the Queen of Spades here as well, and that can sometimes be tough women around you, or tough people, and sometimes feeling is everything going to be all right for you? Is everything going to be okay? Your underlying card here is sometimes we're just getting tired. I can imagine here, especially through that Venus-Mercury retrograde, some people had great difficulty trying to get to sleep at night. Yeah, some of you had those problems? May well be. But yeah, just enjoy though. But I think you're going to have some practical things coming up, but people are going to like what you're doing. So good luck to you. Good luck. And as we go down the list, and I then come up to... Denise says, hi, happy to see your cute little face. Thank you very much. Right, okay. I'm just looking where we go now. Then we come down and we go to Laura Watts says, purple and general reading, please. Hello, Laura. Lovely to see you. Right, let's have a little look here. What do I need to tell you? Friends from the past coming back. Friends from the past. People you haven't seen around for a little while. Meeting up with people. Having a nice time in that sense. And also here, sometimes you'll look at this thinking, is everything okay? Is everything all right? Am I in a good place here? And it's interesting here because Neptune is this sort of like, I've got to feel out of my zone, so to speak, sometimes. And this is about sometimes not rushing. Don't rush a thing this week. I think that's where you're going to be in a good place. So let's have a look here. Let's go over the middle pile on this and see what's coming up. Right. Okay. You want love. You want to be loved. You want to be happy. You want to be loved here. Do not rush this. Do not rush. Take it easy. I think in some respects here, put the sort of brakes on a little bit, and that will help you out a lot, and then you'll be in a good place. I also look at this here, and I feel that you can focus on all things that are wrong here. Maybe you've been let down a little bit somewhere here emotionally, but this is a week here just to let go. Let go, be in your power there. Don't feel bad about yourself, but feel good and feel punchy here. And there's a very nice gentleman here wanted to come through as well. He's actually got a younger man with him, very young, or a boy. So there's a connection with a younger boy who passed over. Gentleman is over there as well. And they're coming through here just to say here, they've got their hands together like this, and they're just wishing you good news for December. Let's have a look there. So that should be quite deep. Good. Right. Okay. Glasses down on the screen. Right. Okay. And let's have a look here. Who's coming up next? Right. Everybody talking about the houses, how they're cleaning the houses or not. Okay. All right. Yvette Tyler comes up. She's the next one I can see here. And she says, Purple, what can you tell me about my new litter of puppies? What colour collar should I choose? Okay, this is brilliant. Well, purple, you've gone for colour purple here. And if I go for this here, this is a very psychic colour for you. Very, very psychic. Because the colour I would say here for your lovely little litter of dogs is what colour to you represents mischief and trouble? And I know you could say that about puppies, but there's going to be some particular dogs there you've got in that litter that are going to be mischief and trouble. So maybe you need more than one colour there. Maybe it's here like something to resemble trouble in some respects, but nice trouble in that way there. I think it's a lovely question to ask that. I've never been asked anything like that. But congratulations on your new litter of puppies there. Let's give you a little round of applause. Let's see if we can get hold of Marnix again. Marnix, you there? He's still in chat. Sorry about that. Anyway, okay. So anyway, this is this is a lovely question. So maybe you need two colours, but colours to you which mean funniness, humour, mischief. So I'm not going to tell you because the purple is your psychic channel to choose this, and I think that's the way to answer that for you. And yeah, loads of blessings from upstairs, and just enjoy funny times. I'm hearing they're just telling me funny times. Alrighty, let's go down here, and Denise Davis, she comes through. Hello, Denise. Very, very nice to see you. Purple, love and finances. All right, I'm probably going to hit on one, but let's see where we go here. Denise, first thing I'd like to say to you here is it's going to go for love this because I've got a lovely lady here who's joining me. And as she's joining me here, she'd like to say here, she's been in the spirit world for a little while and she's been wanting to have a word in your ear. She also gives me a bottle of whiskey. Now, this could be someone drinking around you down here, for example. And she also wants to talk to me here to say here, don't bend yourself to adjust to other people. Other people should be in synchronicity with you, especially where love is concerned. And she's saying to me here, she says, you're looking like this here, very channeled in your way here. This is about opening yourself to go and look on a wider level. That's what's going to be of importance, I feel, for you. And also here, if I looked at this, I think you're going to have hunches about what you know is going to go on. And you'll be proved right. Listen to those hunches. Listen to that lovely special self there, that part of your intuition which sort of knows what's going on here. But let's have a little look here, see what the cards are going to say. I'm going to go for the right pile on this because it's the right way to go. Let's have a look here. Your cards here, interesting enough here. Oh, right. Okay. Have fun, play, be in your own power, and stick to good things here. There's good news in money coming up. There is your aim here is for a lot of money coming up. You feel blocked at the moment. It's not going to stay like this. It's going to unblock. You've got a power card here, the Ace of Diamonds here, that says you're going to be. It actually looks like it's round the other way because it's Anyway, it's the cameras. And also here you've got a Jack of Diamonds. So you could find yourself working with younger people. You could find yourself working a job which is very lively, good fun. And the thing here is you may have felt that you've lost a plan or something's gone on to hold. And I would say it's just gone on to hold. And if I looked at the numerology of this here, I would, again, it's interesting here, it's going to go into number 4. Before here, keep things steady, just keep things in a line is what the messages here that come across. Yes, great stuff. Also, just let you guys know is that coming from this show onwards, the soundtrack of this is actually going to go up onto Spotify. So if you want to listen to it whilst you're driving, something like that, you could do that. You can, that'd be great. All right, and I'll share the channels and everything as soon as it goes live. Alrighty, so yes. Okay, thank you. Felicia comes through here. She says, "This is what's it be doing here? They'll go for purple. We'll go for romance and business. What's going on here?" Right. Right. Where are we going here? There's going to be 2 lots of news. 2 lots of news around you, Venetia. One of them is going to be where you are, and the other one's going to be in another location. 2 lots of news here, and there's also going to be something which has. It's not a legal thing, but it's something to do with like the Home Office or something like this, for example. It's more to do with how you're organising yourself here. Even like, for instance, a power of attorneys and things like this. It looks like something like this is going to be around you. I've also got a gentleman here who'd like to come through, and he tells me here he used to be a pipe smoker, I believe, the way he's showing me this. And he also wants to let me know here. In fact, I've got a big J as well, you know, like Jim James. And as I'm talking to him here, his message and his clarity here for you, as he's pointing out here, he says, it's almost as though you're having to tidy things up like a messy house, rather than being able to move ahead as much as you would like to. So you're almost caught in the now time, which is probably not a bad time to be in, a bad time at all here. In fact, if anything, I think it's going to work in your favour there. And so good luck to you on that. Good luck. Right. And as we go down the list here, let's have a little look here. Right. Ray comes up next, and he says blue general, please. All right, Ray. You're going to get recognition, sir. You're thinking, how about this? You're going to get recognition for a lot of work you've been doing. And also here, there's a heart with you, a big heart that gives, cares, loves, and how you've been helping people in many ways. And this is about you really working through this time. And these rewards coming your way, there's a humble side to you. So you'll probably just go, oh, all right, thank you very much. And I feel here that you're going to be the advice giver. So I think that's going to be an important part of where this is going for you. And let's just have a little look and see where this is going now. Right. Okay. I love this picture. Marnix, Chris, you're just outstanding. What a lovely picture of a sunset and everything. It looks blinding. And they've just been picking their potatoes and onions. And Belgian potatoes are fantastic. Belgian onions, I think the French are jealous because they're brilliant onions as well. Right, let's go for the left here. Go for the left. Alrighty, and as we go for the left, let's have a little look here. So it's coming up. Yes, you're going to get recognition here. It may take time, although you're going to get recognition. Just be aware, not everybody likes this. Nobody likes the way this is going to go. But don't worry about that. Just stick to your guns. You're a strong man. And sometimes you're going to feel like you want to pull away from the past a little bit more, pull away from people. Have an individualistic side to your life here. You'll be on the right path, all right. You'll be on the right path. So good luck to you, sir. Good luck. Alrighty, let's cruise on down our line. Let's go and see who else is here. And Heather comes through. Heather says here, first possible, may I have a general reading, please? Colour burnt orange. Burnt orange, thank you. And if I looked at burnt orange, where are we going here? Burnt orange. I feel you'll be busy this week. Very, very busy week. And I feel here too that sometimes you'll wonder where time goes this week. It's just going to be like one of those weeks. I just get the symbology from the universe here of a bee. So I know you're going to be on the go a great deal. And I also pick up here that you are thinking about them upstairs and they are sending you good wishes below, especially where a mother and father were concerned, and if it's not, this is your grandparents here. But I also pick up here a gentleman who wore very black rimmed, lighter underneath glasses, quite thick here, dark hair, and a very nice man who wants to say his. It's almost like I pick up I or L may begin with his name here, like Ian or Lawrence, for example here. But I just get this gentleman wants to go through to you and wishing you well, wishing you very well. But let's have a look, Heather, though, at what your card's going to say in front of you for this week ahead. And in fact, I'll go for the left on this one. Left, see what's going to come up here. You've got some interesting cards here. You're just not, crikey, it's going to be one of those weeks you're thinking, can I get everything done? Can I get everything on the go? And sometimes here you feel that you can't. It's just a busy time. What was it? 11, 80. Yes, you're actually meeting up here. 11, 80. Yeah, 189. You've got 189 numerology, so you're going to find here this is a week here, especially with the 9 energy that you're running with, is that everybody wants from you, and maybe they're not giving back so much, but the humble side of you will just give anyway, just give to help people anyway. And maybe this isn't a week where you would actually take from people anyway, in that sense. Yes. Alrighty, let's go and work on down the line. Thank you very much, Heather. Thank you very much. Say news come up shortly about workshops and everything coming up in Wales, of all places. Yes. All right, Heather. Chelsea comes up here. Hello, Chelsea. Chelsea says, love to see you. Chelsea says here, hey, Phil, love a mini reading about next week. Let's have a little look here and see where this is going. All right. I can see some of you here also coming on saying you're the first time here. Suzanne, I can see you there. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you're enjoying the show. And also here, if you like this show, guys, I really, really would appreciate it. If you could sign into YouTube, which is the same, you'll get exactly the same here as you do on Facebook. It's I appreciate that, which is Phil Griggs Medium. And also, if you like this show, please share it from your Facebook page after the show. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Right, okay. Chelsea, love me reading about next week. Next week for you, keep an eye on health a little bit. Keep an eye just a little bit here. Sometimes, especially midweek here, I think about Wednesday, Thursday, just keep an eye on health. If I looked at your right pile here, the right one I'm going to pick up on here. Yeah, sometimes here, it's almost like we're finding ourselves in situations that, you're just going to be a little bit on the tired side. I think you're going to be like, whew, everything's sort of getting on top of you a little bit. And also here, make sure that when we're communicating with people around us, especially you, Chelsea, at the moment, is that people don't get half-ended stories, because they go and judge things that are a little bit on the wonky side, and it's all getting a bit confused. So I think here for you is about making sure things are communicated very well. So that helps you there. And your numerology on these cards here is 11. 11 is 2. So it is about people around you, relationships around you, people understanding that we're on the same frequency, the same level, and just keep going there, and that you'll have we'll get that sorted out. You'll have an easier time here. Alrighty, I'm going to take this moment just to, I'll come back to readings in just a second, but I just want to show you 2 things coming up here. The first thing here is this. Okay, now in Wales, a beautiful part of a beautiful part of Wales as well. It's actually down close to the Brecon Beacons at the start of it, and it's in Crickhowell, and it's a beautiful place called the Manor, and that starts a weekend of evening clairvoyance and spiritual workshop as well. So if you're near Wales, you want to come to Wales. By all means, do. You'll be more than welcome there. It's a lovely place, loads of room, and you'll love the area as well. It's absolutely outstanding beauty, and it's lovely there. So that's the evening of clairvoyance, which is going to be on Friday, the 20th of October. And the other one that comes up here, which is going to be on, as you see here, is Sunday, the 22nd of October, is a workshop called Freedom of the Spirit. And freedom of the spirit here is working to connect with your spiritual selves, releasing a lot of old baggage and stuff here we don't need, and enjoying not just that, but also finding out a lot about shamanism. And shamanism isn't done by me. I do the spiritual, the psychic stuff. Shamanism is done by Udita, my partner. And she's going to be there working with you guys here to tell you some fantastic stories, and also how to really clear your space in a way you probably would never have thought of, because she's actually done training out there for 12 years in the shamanic rituals of the jungle there in Peru. And so you're going to find this a place of being absolutely outstanding, her stories and what she's got to share with you, and how you can enhance your life space with the freedom of the spirit through this workshop. So if you're interested in that, it's on the website. And as you see here, there's a barcode on this. So on this particular one here, you can see the barcode. Just click on that, and that takes you through the ticket office, where a wonderful lady there is there at hand. Her nickname is Diddy because she's quite small, but she's her real name is Nikki. But she'll be there. She'll be there to help things out there. Alrighty, okay. And let's crack back on here. Any questions about that? You got about that, guys? Just let me know. It'll be a pleasure to chat with you, and see where we go from there. Alrighty, let's come down to Martine. Martine is in Belgium, lovely part of Belgium, and let's have a little look here. Red, business and finance. If he's going for red and business and or love rather. Sorry. Let's have a little look here. So, actually, Martine, it's the first time I've seen you on here, so let's give you a little hoot. There you go, a little hoot. Alrighty, so let's have a look here and see where we are going. Right. Okay. And let's have a look here. Now, if I tune into this spiritually, the first thing I want to say here is red and business. I feel here that... it is interesting, isn't it? Because we are going to get better. You're going to see the energy driving more your way. And I like this, especially if it's pushing from behind you. You're the one who's making this work. And it's interesting here because finances suddenly kick up. It's not going to be so much this month, but watch what comes up over the next 2 months. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with that. And also here, I know you got the colour red, but I'm actually getting a blue energy with this, a very nice blue. And this is about longevity. This is about things staying for a long time and working well. And all of a sudden, wow, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy about the way things are going. And yeah, I think you should be. Right. Let's have a look here through your cards and see where they're going to go. Right. I've got left, middle, right. Let's go for the middle on this and see where we're going. Okay, I can see sometimes here you're thinking of, you'll be thinking about younger ones, younger people. You'll be thinking about emotional ties as well. And sometimes here is going to create, actually, you're going to come to some resolutions for yourself as well, which is like a hooray of flowers just sprayed into the air. And how this is going to make you feel. And I'll tell you what's going on here. Martine, you're getting stronger, woman. You're getting stronger. I think you're going to be amazed at yourself here. And the numerology around this as well is 1460 is 7. So it's learning. You've learned so much emotionally that you come out the other side of this, and now you're going to get stronger. Now you're going to get super strong. I think you're going to be amazed at what you're capable of yourself. So congratulations. Yeah, well done. Well done, Marty. Well done. Okay, Linda Child comes up next, and she comes up and says, orange career job change, please. Oh, let's go and have a little look here. Linda, orange. I'm just tuning into this now. And how does this come across? Right. If I was to look at jobs and job changes, would you be careful what you say? Be careful what you say, especially to new employees or starting something new, that you don't go and say something and then you think, actually, I went too far in discussing something, then they asked another question which you didn't have an answer to. So you've almost, now let me explain this. Explain this here. It's almost like, say, for example, taking up a job. And let's be very, very sarcastic about this. We're doing a job about cleaning, okay, as we were talking about cleaning earlier on. It was really funny from what Sally Grabowski sent through. But this is about here. Okay, I know how to use the mop. I know how to hold the broom, but I don't want to talk about it too much. Okay, get the metaphor on this. Get a metaphor on this here. So the mop you could do. So you want to tell people here, I know how to mop. Oh yeah, and that's the broom. Hold it there. Don't go and say, I know about the broom, because then they're going to ask you questions. Say, oh yeah, that's good. And what do you do? And you're going, actually, I don't know. So just be careful you don't over talk, over speak. This is what's going to be important to you. And you're going to see this. You're going to find this. But it looks like here that the energies that are going to start working in your favor here are going to be pretty good. There's one interview you're going to go for, and you'll come out of it feeling really, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Didn't feel good. But afterwards, you'll be thinking to yourself, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Anyway, let's have a quick look here. Let's see where we're going. All right, let's take the middle on this and see what this wants to say. Yes, you'll be looking at this and you'll be thinking, where am I going with everything? How's life going to move forwards? I do see you coming away from an employer, I feel here. Would you understand this is also about people who don't seem to treat you so well, or there's a lot of communication issues, and I feel here that you're feeling undervalued is probably a good word to use at the moment. It's up to you to look where you want to go with this here, but I wouldn't exhaust yourself trying to over-impress at the moment. And your numerology on this here is 10, 12, 14, 5. You may take a few risks this week, a few gambling risks here, a few risks, but sometimes it's good to do, but just be careful of the over talk. Alrighty, take care, Linda. All right, where you go now? Let's go over to look. We're now going down to Sana. And Sana says, hi Phil, would really appreciate some insight as to why my career hasn't taken off yet. And colour pink or colour red, I think that means a heart colour. So I mentioned it's red pink, where are we going? Okay, Sana, let's go and have a look here. I'm hearing a lady who wants to come through from the spirit world. And would you understand here two things? First of all, some people do not want you to grow. They don't. Simply don't. They like to keep you where you are. Secondly, interesting one, what doors have you been knocking on to develop your career further? Because I'm not going to be rude to you, but I think here you need to knock on more doors and bigger doors. Don't go for the little doors, go for the big doors. And also here, your personality, your personality here is amazing. The thing you're going to get into as well here, there's two things coming up. Teaching is going to be one of them, teaching your work. And the other part here is about people and you having to, there's a redesign coming up as well. People are going to say, yeah, we like what you do, but there's a bit of a redesign coming up. Listen to them. Knock on big doors and don't be afraid. Sometimes here, you've got to take that with you and go for it. But if you're needing more help there, do more in-depth reading. In fact, if any of you need a more in-depth reading there, just get hold of me. It'd be a pleasure to help you out and do more reads there. But yes, Sana, okay, thank you very much. Now, Susanna, first time watching. And Susanna comes through here. She says to Dominikovic, apologies if I just stick to Susanna. How's that? Turquoise, love please. Turquoise is a lovely, lovely colour. I love this energy. And as I work with this energy for you, Susanna, the first thing I'd like to say here is you've been burning up. Now, I say you've been burning up here. It's almost like a tap, if I call it like that, of water that's just been continually running and running and running and running. It's almost like I'm burnt out. I'm exhausted. I've been feeling here that I want a change. I want life to feel like it's a lot better. And there's possibly a move coming up for you as well. I just see something good coming up about property, and I see some good news coming up, which is going to be of benefit to you. And also here, there's a very nice lady who passed away. She wasn't related to you. This is a friend of yours, a lady who passed away, and it's possibly a big D to do with this lady's name. And as I am picking up here, what she's actually saying here is I feel that don't get stuck in the dream. Don't get stuck in a dream of illusion about what you want. It's about finding that mojo in yourself and stepping forwards and being in a far better place. You are worried about someone from the past here. She's saying to me, worried about someone from the past and where that's gone, where it's going to, what should you do? I almost get a feeling here. There's a city connection coming up with you, and you're going to find a happier place there. And what you're going to find out here as well is just how loved you're going to be, just how popular you're going to be, and just how strong you are. Let's have a look. And middle pile on this, I believe. Let's have a look. Yes, I can see the stress from the past. See the stress of the past and thinking, oh God, it hasn't felt nice. There's who knows? It's almost like the cards are saying here, who knows where things are going? Who knows where life's going to be? And because reason being here, you've got this Joker card here. But the Joker is in a position of your favour here. So I think for what you want and where your life's going to go, trust in Mother Nature a little bit here. Let the old stuff go here and don't pay too much attention to that. This is going to be about you looking forward. So I wish you well. Wish you well, Susanna. And good luck to you. Okay, Leah comes through. She says here, red and financial here. Let's go and have a little look at this. Alrighty, and let's see where this goes. And I hope you're well over there, by the way, in good old Minnesota. Yes. Right, let's have a look here. First thing I'd like to say to you here that I'm picking up here, be careful that you're not overloading. You're not overloading yourself. You're not carrying too much. Carrying too much here, feeling that you're running around feeling like you're tied down like a headless chicken. This is about you being more connected into being in your power like this, rather than feeling that, yes, just hold it back a little bit. Focus maybe on one or two things. And that's where the brilliance comes in. I'm actually hearing here, there's two ladies here, there's a spirit guide as well. There's a lady who wants to come through and says she's your grandmother who used to love you dearly. But I get a feeling here she passed away when you were quite young. And I also get a feeling here, but she's always been there. And she always says here, yes, there's been troubled waters, she says here, but there's a bridge. There's troubled waters, but there's a bridge. And a bridge is going to get you over that. And then you're into far better times. And it's about the new ties with other people that are going to come up a little bit later on this year, maybe November. They're going to open doorways for you and you're going to go, wow. Wow. Yes. I think we need to do a bit more on the wow. Yeah?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. I know. Let's go for the left. Let's go for the left on this fire card here. Let's see what comes up. Yes, moving on from old people here. Abundance, absolute abundance is going to come your way. And I wouldn't put it down to just being finances. I put it down to the opportunities are going to come your way and the old times you're going to let go of. When you realize you let go of them, my God, you're going to feel better. So much better. So good luck to you. All right. And let's cruise on down the line here. Let's go and have a look with Leah. Leah comes up. Hello, Leah. Yeah, and you're fabulous there with your daughter seeing your thumbnail there. Blue and a general. All right, Leah, blue and a general. Blue and a general here. Where do I need to go with this? Oh, there's a man here. There's a man who just stood right beside me. And as he's got his hand on my shoulder here. So he shows me here, I wasn't really into this. He says I wasn't really into anything to do with spirituality or anything like that. But this guy's here because he wants to show strength towards you. And he's saying here that don't invent things up here when you need to create things that are real down here. Now let me explain this so that I can understand, so I get this message across right. Don't get your imagination into overdrive. This is about working with the moment and working with time around you now. That's what's going to be the live on this, and that's where you're going to see things being happier, better, and stronger. And I think you'll love it in that way. You'll absolutely love it. He is also here. He tells me here. He says there's been problems with money in a house. He says here, and sometimes you feel like everything just seems to be pulling away from you. But don't worry about that. Let's have a look here. Right, 3 piles of cards. Let's go and have a look here. So where's this going now? Yes, I can see here sometimes it's about facing the future around you, and sometimes feeling, okay, how are things going to be? How are they all going to go? Is everything going to be all right? Sometimes here it's about taking a little bit of a leap of faith. Faith of leap. Yeah. Leap of faith here, because I feel your cards are more designed towards this. You've got and your numerology is 5 on this here. This is about being a bit gregarious, being a bit coming out in yourself here a little bit, not being shy, not holding yourself back too much. It's about bring out that energy, and I think you'll find you'll be in a great place. All right, and blessings to you and your daughter. Your daughter looks lovely. Right, okay. And right, okay, Chris goes, and I think we should say hello to Chris. Hello, Chris. Blue and family, please. So thank you very much. Chris here is responsible for the lovely background here. Chris and Marnix. Marnix, if you see, is on the left, and Chris is on the right. Or if it's round the other way, Marnix is the tall one, and Chris is the shorter one, but he's got a big forehead. Yeah. Oops. I should say that. I better go. Oh wow on that. Is it? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No. So intelligent. Right. And let's have a little look here, Chris, and just see what's going on there. Chris. Blue and family. Blue is a brilliant colour for this. But would you understand though if I said to you that sometimes you feel like, so my focus just gone then. Hang on a minute. Just bring my focus. Yeah, that's better. Good. Sometimes would you understand here, if I said this to you, Chris, that you are ready to go stamp on the ground by who do you think you are, and standing in your power there, because this is about this colour here. I got 2 spirits here who wanted to come through behind you, and I'm also feeling here there is a wind of change coming through. Stand your ground, a wind of change whistles through, and my God, things will change. But they're in your favour. Your favour here. And also, there's a very good shift in finances and money stuff here as I come up through this. I know you've asked about family, but family is going to be in a better place all round, I feel here. Let's have a look. Right. And 3 piles of cards here. Looking at this, I'm going to go for the right on this because I feel it's the right way to go. And money, or a lot of work coming ahead here. You're going to be pleased what you plan. But sometimes here, there's still that bit around you that says here, still got to figure out where I'm going. Still got to figure out what I'm doing. But Chris, you'll do it. You'll figure this out. It's sometimes here you're having to bite a lip. So I want to keep cool here, but you won't be doing this a bit later. Now, the good news is, guys, is that Chris is going to be joining me in a few weeks' time, probably in November, and we're going to share a live show together because he's a fabulous guy, and I think you'll love it. Alrighty. Okay. Sally says, "Hi, Mum," and sorry, Denise says, "Hi, Mum." And Sally is a mum. And she says, "Hi, Dee, great show." So thank you very much indeed, mother and daughter. Right, okay. And Matt Green says, "General." What about a major? What about we got this here? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look, Matt. Let's see where things are gonna go. All right, so how things are gonna go here? I've got first thing I want to say around you here. I get a very strong green color around you, and almost as green as the field just there. And this is about is sometimes here, keeping low, keeping low, but keeping strong. And this is also going to be a time around you. I feel that yes, I feel it's going to be a time. I've got a yellow color as well, so it's also about strength, communication. It's also looking ahead because you're going to be in a power place to do this, to be able to build on what you want and where you see your life going. And I think you're going to love this. You're going to love what you're doing. So let's have a little look here. The cards, see what's coming ahead. Where this is gonna go. All right, I'm gonna take the middle deck on this, and let's have a look here. All right, you're gonna be celebrating good things. You're gonna like good things which start to come up into your world. You're gonna feel happy about celebrations coming ahead. Not everyone is going to be happy for you, but hey ho, there you go. And also a pick up here as I look at this is through all the things about people, situations around you could be difficult, things like this. I would face it. Sometimes I'd look at this and say, I'm going to face this head on. And because the green earthy color here makes you very strong and people won't like it when you question them. 13, 21, 213. Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of the dancing attitude around you where you can be nimble, be in both places here, and almost here you'll be very, very hot on predicting what people's moves are. Yeah. All right. And my dad's memorial funeral at the weekend, says Sharon, blessings to your father. And if I said something from him to you here, it's about the gifts he's given you, the small ones. And either watches, rings and things like this here, but I get a feeling there's something of this. He just says a blessing to it, because maybe this has been talked about quite a lot. Very, very nice. Right, okay. Yes, Marnix, your tractor is that loud. You have no idea with those earphones on how bad it is. Right, okay, that's righty pie. Yes, good. Yvette, glad you enjoyed out there. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Right, guys, we have come to the end of the show. I just realised I got 2 minutes over. But please join me next Monday. I'm on every week. It'd be a pleasure to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't be a stranger. If you've got any questions still during the week, and if you would like a more in-depth reading, just let me know. But I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And loads of love and loads of burgers. Love and burgers to you guys, because you guys are just awesome. You're wonderful, and have a lovely, lovely week. Thank you very much for joining me. See you soon. For those that get a chance reader this week, I'll get on there next week nice and early, and then I'll be able to get through to you guys. All right. In the meantime, take care and have a lovely week. Speak soon.